It's Eric Nagel presents the Consumer Reviews.
Hello and welcome to The Consumer. My name is Eric Nagel and this is a video episode for the Consumer account normally found on Instagram. We review all kinds of foods, drinks, snacks, flash in the pan promotions. We do this for fun, but we do try to take our reviews seriously. We're not reviewing restaurants, recipes, drink concoctions. We're not sitting in our car doing fast food criticisms into our phones. We don't shill for company favors. We're not looking for free products. We don't use a stupid rating system, and we always invite you to go out and try these products for yourselves and make up your own minds. We've prepared a bunch of episodes. They've all been pre-recorded. We've had so many, but we're only now releasing them. So you're going to see this intro and several episodes until we can get caught up in real time. Do us a favor, go over to The Consumer on Instagram, give us a follow over there, and you're on this YouTube channel, it's Eric Nagel. Give us a like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. You know, the one that you're watching this episode on, hopefully. Go there, support us, like us, subscribe us, share us with your friends. That all helps us out greatly. Thanks in advance, and enjoy. So, Liptons put out a series like everybody else does. They do seltzers, and then they do hard alcoholic versions of their drink. So they put out a whole set of hard teas. So there's lemon, there's peach, there's a half and half, and there is strawberry as opposed to raspberry. Usually raspberry is the tea go-to for some kind of berry flavoring. So that's interesting here. So we go with the classic, and look, it looks like the brisk can. Just yellow, blue, red, very scary. Basic. Yeah. So imagine somebody mistakenly puts that into the vending machines at a high school.
I had to hide the ones that I had in my house because I also had the Jack Daniels Jack and Cokes that just look like a Coke Zero can. Yeah. And I had to make sure that they were hidden because I know the kids would grab them. Like, no, these look too much like the regular.
We tried those when they first came out with over on Anthony's show. Mm-hmm. And they're no joke. They're high alcohol level, and they were starting to fuck everybody up. Like they were just drinking soda, like it was soda cans, and then they realized they just drank a can of Jack and Coke like this, and it's what, 8% alcohol, 8% in the cans. It's really high.
Yeah, they're strong, and
they come in 4-packs of Coca-Cola and a Coke Zero version as well, and. Everybody, on the shows and behind the scenes stuff, we're drinking it, and they're like, oh my God, this is really going to be a problem. Because it tastes like the soda. It tastes pure. Like when they tried to do this in the past where they do Jack and Cokes or rum and Cokes, it was with an inferior cola flavoring to it. But you're getting the actual Coca-Cola flavoring with the actual Jack Daniels with it, and the people who like whiskey and stuff is like, yeah, these are a problem because you'll go through these pretty fast and you get fucked up pretty quick. All right, anyway, Lipton's hard iced tea. This is the lemon flavor here. Now it looks like the brisk can. It looks like the basic
my throat burns
from thinking of brisk, right? Yeah. All the sugar that you were just drinking.
Just the liquid glass somehow.
Yeah. This smells like Lipton's tea. Now, the thing with Lipton's tea is I love Lipton's tea when I make it. I have the bags for a hot tea or I do a cold brew. But when you buy it in a bottle and in a can, it never tastes as good as if you make it at home. I don't understand why, but that is the case. This is 5% alcohol. Smells like basic Lipton's tea. It's probably over sugary. Yeah, it has the artificial sugar taste to it.
It looks like it would.
It has no real kick to it. You're getting a little bit of the aftertaste of whatever the alcohol is in this, but it's okay. It tastes like a basic Lipton's tea. It's not that big a deal. Like if you're not really tasting the alcohol, so I don't know what the incentive is to even drink this. Because how many people do you know drink just canned Lipton's tea? They don't, especially with all the choices that you have now. Like Pure Leaf, which is, I think, the top seed of bottled teas that's out there right now. Arizona, Gold Peak, which I don't like at all. Those are all named tea brands that people are drinking before all that.
I was going to say, I think out of all the flavors, I think I like the peach the best out of those. They all taste that artificial weirdness, but the peach I think was a little bit more mellow.
Yeah,
as far as all the flavors go.
Tom from Alberta, 7 or 8%. That's beer level alcohol. No, it's not. Some kind of cans of beer are not 7 or 8%. They're like in the 5s. So
yeah,
at least here in the United States and Canada, it might be different.
Oh, now, speaking of Canada, he is eating the all dressed Ruffles right now. I saw somewhere that they make Doritos all dressed in Canada.
Get out, really?
Yes. So, Tom, if in your travels, if you see them, I will pay a hefty price. I want to get a hold of those.
I have a friend of mine who sent me a photo that he found these bags. He goes, "Why aren't they making these in the United States?" And it's a chip company called Old Dutch. And they have all dressed chips. And he's like, "These are fantastic." And I go, "Yeah, all the best all dressed chips are from Canada. Like the ones they make in the United States lean too much into the barbecue flavor, not enough into the vinegar." All right, we've been having requests for this for a long time. I've been sitting on this for a while, and we haven't done it yet. So Redvines, if you like Redvines licorice, that's on you. I'm more of a Twizzlers person myself, but Redvines, they're okay. 1 or 2, and then you're done. It's like, I can't eat any more of these. They put out a special limited edition that you could only get through the website, and this one is buttered flavored popcorn Redvines. Ooh.
Buttered popcorn, huh?
Yeah. So I'm going to open this up. It smells like popcorn. It smells like, I'll tell you exactly what it smells like. It smells like when you've got like half to a quarter left in the bag, and it's been sitting with the really shitty butter oil. And
that like slimy, gritty butter oil.
And it becomes like you go to eat it, and it's just too gross, and then it has a really distinct smell. So this smells like you're at the bottom of the popcorn bag that's been full of oil for a while. Look at these things. It's almost like a peach color.
It's like something sucked all the color and juice out of it.
Yeah, it looks dehydrated, right? Yeah. It's got that hollowness that Redvines has that I'm not a big fan of. It's exactly what it's meant to be. The flavor is spot on. It is buttered flavored popcorn. It just feels weird. It feels like I ate a Twizzler while I was eating the popcorn.
You see, I didn't get a lot of that butter. Like, I got the smell when I opened them.
Right.
But I didn't get the flavor of it. And maybe it's just because I'm not into licorice much anymore. Yeah. And just something about it, like, it just didn't appeal to me. Because now it's like those are harder than a red vine. So, like, I feel like I was working too much to eat it. Yeah. And I didn't get that buttery like flavor. I did smell it though, like doesn't have a good smell to it, but yeah, after that I didn't get it. It does
taste like that because it's not butter. When you go to a movie theater, it's not butter. It's what do they legally have to call it now? Butter oil?
Butter flavored topping.
Butter flavored topping.
Yeah,
it's just like hydrogenated oil with some sort of butter hinting.
Like if something says frozen dairy dessert, it's called that because it doesn't have enough fat in it to legally be called ice cream.
Right. This is fine. If you like popcorn and you can tolerate the texture difference with it, it's fine. I don't see any problem with it. It's not for me. I wouldn't buy this again. I'm actually getting rid of that piece right there. It's perfectly fine. It delivers to what is actually advertising. So if you can go over to the Redvine site or whatever the company is that owns Redvines, it's on their website there. They have a whole slew of products. You can get the butter popcorn Redvines if you want to try it out for yourself.
I believe it was in like a pack. I didn't personally buy it. Aaron, co-host on I'll Watch It Later, bought it, and he had a couple extra. That's why we sent them out. But yeah,
right.
I don't think I would go out of my way to buy them. But yeah, it's kind of neat as a gimmick because you don't really see that as a flavor. You see I think like they do some of the fruitier flavors like grape now and all these things.
Right.
But yeah, butter flavored popcorn was kind of out there, and I kind of wanted to try it.
All right, moving on. The next in the Lipton's hard teas, this one is strawberry, which is unusual to see for a tea flavor because it's usually raspberry is if they don't have lemon, raspberry is the next go-to for tea flavoring. Peach is another one. Go back into the days of Snapple. It was peach, lemon, and sometimes mint. You could find the mint flavored tea, which I thoroughly enjoyed, but you can't find that anymore. Didn't really find strawberry. Strawberry came out towards the later end of the 90s run of Snapple and some other flavors. They started doing the mango stuff and the passion fruit shit all mixed into that. But anyway, strawberry flavored hard iced tea from Liptons. Smells very strawberry, so that's pretty good. 5% alcohol. The alcohol kills the strawberry taste.
That one tastes like medicine to me.
I'm not even tasting medicine. I'm just tasting vodka or whatever it is that's mixed into this thing.
Whatever it is,
I don't know what it is.
Rubbing alcoholish like type flavor. It never tastes like a actual alcohol. It always tastes
like a grain alcohol. Almost.
Yeah.
Well, whatever that is, that sting from the grain alcohol is killing any attempt at a strawberry flavor. Like, it smells like strawberry, but you're tasting it. All I'm tasting is just that alcohol. And,
that was my
really no strawberry flavor, so that gets a pass from me. That's terrible. All right,
I was definitely not a fan of that.
Moving on, we have Jack Links. Who doesn't enjoy Jack Links? Who doesn't enjoy a good beef jerky? You know,
I do love beef jerky.
So this one
is like chewy flavored, like teriyaki beef.
I was going to say, does your butcher shop do something like that? Do they do like jerkies and things like that?
It's so much work, and like the yield on it's not a lot, and we could use that meat and sell it as steaks. Like
I just figured you guys do dog food, and you guys do all that stuff too. I figured that would be something.
Well, the dog food is like because we make from like like leftover scraps and like trim and stuff like that. Whereas like if we wanted to make like good jerky, we would need a good cut of meat, and we're selling that meat, so we don't need to marinate something for 2 days and put it in the smoker for another 24. Like to do all that when we can just sell it as a steak, it's a lot of extra work. But people ask all the time, and I always tell them that they could eat the dog treats. And one day some guy did, and I saw him outside eating one of the dog treats, and it's just pigskin.
Hey Jordan, your man's in the chat here.
Aaron,
so let me know if you want more. I'll never eat them again. I'm guessing he's talking about the butter flavored Redvines.
Yes.
No, you can keep them. They're all yours, sir. You enjoy them. I do appreciate it. Don't think I don't appreciate the fact, but that's the whole point of the review. It's like you like it or you don't. It doesn't matter if somebody got it for you. That's not the issue at hand. It's just that it's terrible. So.
Oh no, there's been things you've sent that were like, oh, let's try them out, and they haven't been good. Like I think the Hers sandwich chips.
The ones that were exclusive to Wawa.
Out of like
the roast pork were the best.
One that was good.
The John's roast pork were the best.
I like the roast pork. I think our co-host Scott liked the roast pork. Aaron hated it. I ended up keeping the other bag, and I've got ones to send to Eric. But yeah, I liked it.
My other buddy got them from Philly. He got all three of them too, and he said the roast pork was his favorite. So I feel like that's like the general favorite, except for your one friend who's a weirdo.
Use that for the intro. All right. So anyway, Jack Links. Who doesn't enjoy Jack Links? Who doesn't enjoy beef jerky? They do some other things outside of the beef jerky. They do the sausage sticks. They did one thing I tried on the way back from that wedding a few weeks ago. I stopped at the gas station. They had the hickory smoked bacon in the bag, and it was really good. I was surprised how good it was. It was fantastic. So
here's my question. Do they still sell, do you know how like they have beef jerky, the beef sticks, they have beef jerky, and remember they had the stuff that looked like sawdust? Sawdust, and you just stick it in your mouth. Do they still make that?
I don't think I've ever seen that. I haven't seen it. We sell at the store this stuff called like it's like shredded pork, and it comes in a giant container, and that's basically what it is. It's just shredded.
It's shaved pork.
Yeah.
All right. So Jack Links pork strips, spicy dill pickle.
I do like spicy dill.
Oh, I've seen that. I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
I made hot wings with the Frank's Red Hot dill pickle the other day, and they were delicious.
Oh, good. I am this far from the bag, and I can smell the pickle. It smells like Vlasic. A while back, we tried the official Vlasic Slim Jim's crossover. Those
still
were really
haven't
good.
seen them here in Arizona. No matter where I've looked, I have not seen them. The only ones I had were the ones you sent. And I was happy you sent 4 because we had 3 of them on the show, and I had an extra one that I hoarded for like 2 weeks.
If you want more, I'll send you more. So anyway, so these are pork strips. Looks kind of like bacon. I mean, pork, whatever. It's a light colored pork. Look at that.
I think all the pork jerky always looks like that.
All right.
It's the other white meat. It's always my favorite bit. We're just gonna watch Eric eat.
It is spicy. It's good. It smells like pickle, but you're eating this, you don't taste any pickle. Like the pickle dissipates as you're eating.
So is this a brand pickle on there, like the ones that were Vlastic for the sticks? Or
no, it just says spicy dill pickle pork strips. It is spicy.
The Vlastic ones were good.
It does have a bit of a smoked taste to it. It smells like pickle, but as you're eating it, you're not tasting any of the pickle. Like the pickle flavoring goes away at that point. So, it's not terribly. I mean, it's not disappointing in the sense like Jack Link's does put out good products. It is disappointing that it does smell like pickle, but you're not getting any of the pickle brine taste with it. It is kind of spicy. It's not bad. I would try it. If you haven't, there you go. If you haven't tried it, get it. But I don't think I'd pick these up again.
I got they had like a teriyaki pork one or something I got the other day, and it was okay.
They do make teriyaki beef jerky.
Yeah,
that one you see it in the giant.
I had that, but it was like a pork like teriyaki pineapple thing or something like that.
I was gonna say, do you prefer like the sweet jerkies, like a teriyaki or something like that, or are you into like the spicier ones? Because I like I like spicy jerky.
I like sweeter jerkies. I like the teriyaki jerkies and like stuff like that. I don't mind the spicy ones, but
or like a good pepper one. Like I like
a peppery one, yeah, but not like a black peppery one, not like a
hot pepper. Yeah, it doesn't have to be spicy. Like I don't need to like burn my face off, but I like that flavor profile. Like I like the sweet ones, but I'm never gonna choose that over a peppered beef jerky.
Okay, moving on to the next thing. Back to Liptons for their hard teas. This is the half and half.
Wasted by the end of the show.
I want them to shotgun every one of these.
This is the half and half. Essentially, their Arnold Palmer. Also 5% volume. Smells like basic Lipton tea.
Well, here's the thing. It's half and half. Like, isn't that just the lemon one?
Kind of does. It does taste like the lemon one.
Yeah, like that's
I'm
my
not
thing.
tasting a difference. Usually with the half, like a lemon tea is one thing, but when you get half and half, it tastes more lemonade than it does tea. This tastes like you know what this is? This is The Simpsons where they had Duff Light and Duff Dry, and it's all one tube split into 3 different vats. That's exactly what that is.
Fud? What's Fud?
Fud. All right,
no,
so
Homer, this is doof.
The half and half, no good. No good. All right, moving on. Snyder's, one of my favorite companies, makes fantastic pretzels. Has pretzel sticks. They've had the nacho flavor out for a while. They have had a queso thing out for a while. Now they have big jalapeno ranch.
Oh, interesting.
Give these a try.
I got a sriracha ranch thing when I was in Philly, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
So Utz makes a pretzel dip, a honey mustard pretzel dip that I just found here in Arizona.
Right.
I grabbed them for our show because it's a jar and I don't want to open it. 3 weeks.
Can't be opening all kinds of jars. Who knows how many knives?
Exactly.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But yeah, I saw that the other day. I'm like, ooh.
So these are here's what I think Snyder's is doing. Look
Making
what these look like.
Products.
They look like they're honey twist ones.
Yeah, but they look like they're trying to compete with Dots.
Mm-hmm.
Dots pretzels.
That's what their like twisted sweet honey braids have looked like forever.
Oh, okay then. Maybe not.
I love these ones. Because Snyder's does this really good thing where they just cake every pretzel in powder. Mm-hmm. Every one of them has a good bite. Their
Buffalo Wild Wing one is awesome.
Oh yeah, or their honey mustard, the pretzel pieces, or
no, it's like honey mustard and onion, right?
I believe.
I think it's an onion flavor.
Let me get up.
Okay, this tastes like their buttermilk pretzel pieces, the chunks that are in the bag, I don't taste any jalapeno.
And we would know because Eric knows the flavor of jalapeno. He said it earlier.
It's not cayenne.
It's fine. These are perfectly fine. They just taste like ranch. They don't taste like jalapeno.
I don't remember. We had those a while ago, so I don't remember much about the jalapeno. But I just know that even when you're not getting the jalapeno, the flavors are still good.
Right.
I almost got a box of these.
As long as there's enough salt, it's good. I prefer the what's it called? The Zapp's pretzels over the Dots.
I like the voodoo ones, and then they have the honey mustard.
The honey mustard ones are really good.
I have those downstairs.
I haven't tried the honey mustard ones.
The honey mustard ones are awesome.
Yeah, it's honey mustard and onion. Oh, can't really say.
Yeah.
Oh, not those, not the Snyder's.
No, I know. Those are the ones Eric was asking about earlier.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I don't like the Snyder's honey mustard that much. I think they're okay. I know the honey mustard and like whatever it was is really popular for a while. The onion ones. I'm okay on those.
All right, moving on. The final one in the Lipton's hard tea assortment. This one is peach.
Eric's gonna be like, $5. Who are you calling a baloney?
Oh, get out of here.
I'm an ass that won't quit.
Okay. Also 5% alcohol.
Come from the same vat?
This tastes like peach. This one's good. It's got
out of all of them, that's my favorite.
It's got that sting that the aftertaste has that sting from that terrible alcohol that they're using. But as far as a peach tea goes, it's pretty good. It doesn't need the alcohol. Just sell the peach tea. I'll have the peach tea.
They probably have the peach tea. Just buy it and don't put the alcohol in it.
I should, but I get the pure leaf stuff, so if Lipton's wants to work something out, I'll be glad to do so. Otherwise, I stick to their cold brew, and that's what's in this giant vat right here. It's cold brew, Lipton's black tea with some lemon. All right. 2 things left, then we can be done with all of this. So this one we've been sitting on for a while. This one is one of my favorite companies, Tate's Bake Shop, out of Southampton, New York. The Tate's cookies. Boom. Mint chocolate chip flavor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I finally saw those at my store too, but I was waiting for you to try them out. I might grab
these
some though.
Smell amazing.
So
they smell amazing already. This smells like Christmas.
It's just so hard for me to sit there and look at these and go, okay, I know the quality is good. I know they always taste good, but these things are like $5, almost $6 a bag. I'm like, because then I'm going to have to hoard them away from my children, and I don't want to be a jerk.
They just need to put more in those bags. There's not enough.
True.
This is worth it.
I think the pumpkin ones during like
they always have out new flavors.
Well, usually the seasonals, like this is like their.
They have like some butterscotch one out right now. Looks pretty good.
Right.
They had a maple one out for a little while. The lemon one's good. The coconut one's great. This is fantastic. If you like peppermint kind of cookies, or it doesn't even taste like peppermint. It's a different kind of mint. But
is it like one of those? Does it taste like one of those Andes mints?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's a profile like the bag is given, so that's why I kind of thought that's what it would. Because peppermint's
it's almost like a wintergreen gum cookie.
Right.
Good. And finally, we've been talking about this for a while, but I realized
the ketchup on the cookies.
We never did it on the show.
Gittles wanted it.
This is the Applejack Pop-Tarts.
Oh.
Where did you finally find those? Because we had to order ours. I've never once seen them in stores.
They are now available in Walmart. I don't even really eat Pop-Tarts, so the ones I wanted I can't find anywhere, and that's the Bananas Foster one.
Is it Bananas Foster? Or
I think it's a Bananas Foster one.
I've had them and I don't even know what these are.
That's somebody I knew had the Snickerdoodles one, and I tried those, and you can't go wrong with Snickerdoodles because it's brown sugar and cinnamon. So, like Snickerdoodles, churro flavors, it's all almost the same thing. So, really can't go wrong with it. Yeah,
it's like everything coming out Cinnamon Toast Crunch. We kind of make fun of this on our show now, where it's like everything that comes out with Cinnamon Toast Crunch flavor, it's just cinnamon. Yeah. Everything tastes the same. There's no difference anymore.
That's all it is. Are all Pop-Tarts frosted now?
Not all of them. Some of them are unfrosted, but you're going to find most of them frosted.
Right, is going to be the every ones I see, they all got frosting over, and I'm not a fan of that. I like the regular kind of just eat them as like a cake kind of thing. But anyway,
banana bread.
So Apple Jacks, it's covered in orange and green sprinkles pieces, I guess.
Oh yeah, for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh my God, that can't be healthy. Look how glowing orange it is.
Yeah, those were pretty bright.
It's about it's the same as the consumer color. Look at that. We'll put it right near the bottom of the screen. Yeah, it looks so.
Well, it's the same color as the Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks are that orangish, peachy orange color now.
Wow, that's not bad. It tastes exactly like the cereal.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
I don't even know when the last time I had Apple Jacks was, but.
Now, do you prefer your Pop-Tarts just out of the bag like that or heated up?
Out of the bag like this. If I haven't eaten them in forever.
Because when we do the snack show, we do them out of the bag, and I always think like some of these flavors might do well if you heated them up more. Like with the banana bread, I always think banana bread is a warm treat.
Well, yeah, I think these are supposed to go in the toaster, right? You're supposed to throw them in the toaster.
They're toaster pastries, but I can't think of eating hot Apple Jacks. So like that is better out of the bag. I just don't know.
I would try a hot Apple Jack. I bet it tastes like a hot apple pie.
That would be good.
All right, throwing that out. And put this away.
Just eating Pop-Tarts and drinking alcohol. Great.
I have a neighbor who watches the show, and the second all these things are done, it goes over to their house, and I can't even hide it because they know.
I remember when you did we did the ranch ice cream, and then you were getting the hot text. Hey, you're gonna eat the rest of that? I want to try that.
That was a different neighbor. That was a different neighbor. Yeah. He was the one who's like, oh, I want the ranch ice cream. I'm like, you seriously, dude? Did you not see the review? He goes, I want to try it. Gave it all to him.
So bad.
The others I give to somebody else.
George keeps trying to walk on the desk, so I pick him up and he just loses his shit. I'm like, that's what you get, buddy.
Last thing is this, but it's not even worth doing a review, I guess. But I saw it in the store. So you know how Tic Tacs did the Coca-Cola Tic Tacs?
Isn't that Sprite? Isn't it Starry now?
This is Sprite.
No, it was
Starry used to be Sierra Mist, right?
Sierra Mist. Yeah.
Ooh, Slurry. With Slurms McKenzie. Fantastic. All right, well, that was it for this week's Consumer. Those Lipton things were a huge disappointment.
Aren't they, though? That's why I'm glad I got to send forward.
Just not worth
I didn't have to keep them in my house.
I find that most of those like kind of canned cocktails are just a disappointment. Like the hard seltzers, there's like one that's good. Most of them are kind of disappointing.